It's been a long time. Come on. Yeah. Hey, yo, it's my life, my time, my rights, my rhymes, my grind, my struggle, hustle, sweat in my blood too. A predator smells fear, I smell a lot. My competitors fled scared, cause they smelled I was hot. I want it all. Excess, the sex, much success, stress up. I want it all, no less. So come on.
The most dominant Universal Champion in history.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy DNS all day, and I'm here early. Well, it's the afternoon time right now, my time, but I'm up early, you know what I'm saying, to get this review. Might as well get out the way because, you know, we got the pay-per-view later tonight. So, yeah, man, I watched this SmackDown episode. I was writing stuff in the community post, like letting people know what I was thinking while the show was going on. And I was pretty much right about everything that happened. Like I'm finna go through it with you guys, but I was pretty much right. Matter of fact, I gotta get this up real quick, right? Because I'm gonna share my screen. Right, so let me go ahead and get it on here real quick, just so, just in case I can see what's going on before we get this started. Let's see what's going on. All right, now I gotta cut my volume down. Hold on. All right. So, man, oh man, this is getting bad, man. It's really getting bad, and a lot of the stuff I've been seeing is just coming more and more into light, man. The pay-per-view is tonight, but after seeing, what happened tonight or yesterday night, it's kind of showing me what's really like going on now. Because I was saying this the whole time when I was watching SmackDown yesterday. I was like, watch every match be kind of like a certain given predictable way to push certain stars. But I was like, watch maybe one out of all the matches, maybe one will be the one that keeps us settled. Like, okay, that's normal. And that's kind of like exactly kind of like what happened last night. But let's get into it, man, because it was, oh man, there's some stuff to talk about here. So let me share this. What? They done switched it. Oh, okay, right. It look a little different now. I haven't shared a screen in a minute, so. All right, that should work. Okay. Here we go. Gunther steals a controversial victory against Sheamus en route to Extreme Rules. So this was like the only like good thing of the night, man, because I know Sheamus been getting a hell of a push too. And I think eventually Sheamus will probably end up getting this fucking title from Gunther. I kind of do, man, because especially with that promo that Sheamus cut, you know, like, was that on Raw? Was that the last SmackDown where he got beat up? It just really showed me that they want Sheamus to be back on top, or at least go for the IC title, you know. But we're going to talk about that at the end. Let's talk about the beginning. Triple H kicked off the season premiere of SmackDown. So, yes, Triple H is out here. He's letting himself be seen and known that he is doing shit, you know. And like I said, ever since he kind of came around and got all this control, noticed that a lot of things started changing. And now he's letting you know he's here. And yes, there was a QR code on the side of his microphone. So it was like quick, like he didn't even really say much, man. He came out and he said like a little quick quote that kind of was basically talking about when you think things is over, it's not really over. And then that was like it. And then he turned the mic and seen the QR code, and that was it. And what is up with the QR codes? It's just the same old stuff, man. You keep going on these codes, and all it is the damn old school pig shit and the sheep and wolf's clothing. It's pretty creepy, if you ask me. I'm not even gonna lie. It's pretty creepy. You know, it was creepy when they had the White Rabbit sitting in the audience. And also, yeah, they got a new announcer from NXT. So just to let you know, now we got to listen to that new dude. Let's see how that turns out. But yeah, it was also creepy when they had the White Rabbit sitting in the audience, like late in the show. It was a creepy ass rabbit just sitting there, right there behind them. So, but at this point, like I said, we should pretty much know what it is. At this point, it's Bray Wyatt. I feel like they're overdoing it. And I find it sad. You go online and you look at people streaming. You know, you watch certain streams on here. People be streaming the shows. And that's a damn shame. They're not even paying attention to the shows because they're too focused on this same old White Rabbit stuff. It kind of shows you that the shows really ain't that good. But people still be like, all saying it's so great just because Triple H is there. But like I said, I've seen them. I be watching these people online. I'm telling you, they don't even look, man. Like as soon as a QR code up, they ain't even thinking about what match is happening and what's going on. What's up, Cabal? Cabal, aka the Black Sheep. Hey, what's happening, man? Good to see you. And then we had Logan Paul came face to face with his WWE Crown Jewel opponent, undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns, and caused further decision within the bloodline. So come on, here we go, man. We already know Roman versus Logan sucks. Nobody cares about that. Most of the people that I look at online don't give a shit about Logan. So here we go, where you just pushing it. And the storytelling is getting horrible. Logan had no fucking real story build to this. He ain't even worked no matches. Here we go. You ain't working no matches. You ain't really got no real story build to Roman, but you get a title shot at Roman. And then look at all the protection that Logan Paul got. Like, he came out there. You got the whole bloodline out there, and they're 6 deep. Who the hell does Logan Paul think he is? So Logan Paul could just walk up on the whole bloodline, talk shit, and be fine. And the bloodline end up getting into it with themselves. Yeah, like I said, man, it's coming close to that time when the bloodline is finna be over. Because Logan Paul was clearly protected, right, in this segment. And when he came out, for no reason, Logan Paul drags Jey Uso into the mix. He just, for no reason, who should I call the tribal chief? Should I call you the tribal chief, Roman? Or should I call Jey the tribal chief? And then all of a sudden, Jay, you know, he starts snapping because he like, hey, dude, you know, like, hey, don't be taking shots at us. And he starts snapping. And then all of a sudden, Roman start looking at him, Jay funny, like he wanted to get on Jay. What type of stupid shit is that? Cabal said, to be fair, Triple H is a step up over Vince, in my opinion. It's okay. I mean, if that's how you feel, you know, it's all right. I mean, I don't think so, though. You know, I've been watching it pretty faithfully for I mean, especially these past 2 months. And man, it is like this segment. This is horrible. This is bad, man. This whole show was bad, really. The only good part kind of was the end. But so now that happened, right? And now Roman's looking at Jay like, oh, yo, you did this. Oh, like that is so dumb. And now Sammy steps in and acts like he knows better and he knows what's going on and telling him, oh, well, we should be looking at Logan and this and that, which is so common sense. And why would Roman be mad at Jay anyways? It's like, why are you mad at Jay Uso? You know, he's trying to obviously help the situation. He didn't even do anything wrong. Logan clearly just pointed him out for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And that was like it. And that was it. Once Sammy said what he said, they ended up leaving. Nothing happened to Logan. Logan getting an attack, nothing. So basically that whole segment was basically for Logan Paul and Sami Zayn. Basically. Everybody else was not important. Shit, even Roman didn't even talk that much, right? Sometimes Roman will get on here and he'll be going. Well, that didn't happen today. What up, Jordy? Jordy said Logan Paul shouldn't be in the world title picture. He should be working his ass off like everyone and not be handed a title match in the main event spot for no reason. And I agree with that. I agree. I totally agree. I mean, we only seen him in 2 matches. Like, that's it. Like, you know, as of recently, Cabal said, yeah, you definitely watch it harder than you. Oh, my friend. Then I damn phone laughed my ass off. He's Miz 2.0. Man, it's been crazy what's been going on with the Miz too, man, with that Dexter Lumis stuff. But you know, that's raw. I do miss the Miz wrestling though. I do miss that. But okay. All right. And then here we go. Solo Sikoa defeats Ricochet. So here we go. Another match where Solo wins and looks strong. Mighty strange that Solo from NXT is getting all of this time and putting down all of this talent while the Usos, like I said, ain't been doing nothing. It's not making sense. It's getting pretty obvious that he just wants to push who he wants to push and he doesn't care about who's over. He don't care about who really has the talent. He just, I want to push this person because this is who I put my time into. And now you got him burying Ricochet, burying Madcap Moss, burying fucking Angelo Dawkins. Well, you know, every week, right? Every week we getting the Solo Sikoa match. Shit, even sometimes on Raw, you'll see him too. It is crazy. It is wild. And it's predictable, right? Like, soon as this match came on, I instantly knew Solo was going to lose. I mean, Solo was going to win. It was not a question in my mind that was going to tell me, hey, Ricochet might win. For what? Why would he let Ricochet win? Because right now, he wants Solo to take off. He wants Sammy to take off. He doesn't care about the bloodline anymore. Today's segment kind of proved it. This segment basically showed us he cares more about Logan Paul and Sami Zayn than the bloodline. Oh, and Solo, who's only there really to break it up. I mean, you should have seen when the bloodline came out. When the bloodline came out, everybody was being serious. Everybody had their serious look, serious face on, except Sammy. Except him. He's the only one sitting there goofing around, acting goofy like he not taking nothing seriously. You see what I'm saying? And then who's his right hand man right now? Solo, who they keep putting with him and putting and booking in matches. They've been giving him way more time. But that was an easy win for Solo. Even though Ricochet, I feel like, is way more talented. But, you know, he was IC champion. But, you know, that doesn't mean anything anymore. Then we had Legado del Fantasma. What? And Zelina Vega. So that's the name of the new group? That's how you said Cabal said Sammy is just happy to be relevant again. Man, like I can't say it's not at least a little interesting, but I see where it's going. I see where it's going and what's really happening. Because like I said, right now, they're just getting all the attention. And then you're trying to break the bloodline up and then fight Jay and them the whole time. And then the way you came into the bloodline was obviously questionable. Like, it looks really strange when everybody is like, oh, put the ones up. And everybody got their belts up. But then Solo and Sammy is sitting there with nothing. That's kind of strange. He said God's been at the bottom card since he had got the job. He was at the bottom for a minute, but then he stayed at the middle for a good time, right? Like, I honestly liked that match he had with Johnny Knoxville and stuff. Like, that was decent. Well, like on a comedic scale. But yeah, he was up and down until the bloodline. Now, okay, now this was whack too, right? Because if y'all heard me in my video yesterday, my stream yesterday, I was like, Zelina Vega is coming back. And I said, watch them bury Zelina Vega. That's what I thought they were going to do, right? But I was still kind of right. But you see what they had to do with Zelina. Now she's back. Now she doesn't have the black hair anymore. Now they had to bring her in with a whole new group of dudes who made them take off their masks, which is pretty messed up. And then basically just beat down Hit Row and for no reason. Like, here we go. This is terrible storytelling. This is like whack. This is like no effort. Hit Row, y'all ain't had no story. Yeah, y'all couldn't even tell us who Hit Row was fighting. Never, not one time they were like, hey, Hit Row is finna go against this. And then what make it even more ridiculous is you've been booking Hit Row pretty strong, even though you never booked them to the point where we could see them like go, like in a full match. But you kept putting them in matches where they would win, like on some quick stuff. So you're booking them kind of strong. Magically, Zelina Vega has a new group and just beats y'all down and attack y'all for no fucking reason. So the only reason why Zelina Vega got over is because it put Hit Row down. That's the only reason. Let it would have been someone else or a certain other Pacific team, that would have not happened. But since it was Hit Row, go ahead, Zelina. Just go in there and just beat them up for no reason. Like, now, yes, I already know this is setting up a new feud with them, but still no proper build, nothing. This was horrible. Straight horrible. I like Zelina Vega. I don't know who these dudes is she with. So it's like I'll be paying attention, but man. And yeah, they gave her a job because fans were upset. Yeah. She was gone for a while. Let me name people who deserve more than Logan. AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, Johnny Gargano, Kevin Owens, Matt Riddle, The Miz, Rey Mysterio. I agree. It is so many other people you could put in that spot, right? Or at least, and build something. Like, that's all that really needs to happen, and just give things time to marinate and build. And build some proper stories. Even give us some cool little matches, preview matches or something, Don't just throw Logan and Roman at us and they don't do no matches. And it's messed up, right? Because they keep showing that same promo from Crown Jewel. Like, that's all y'all got? That's all y'all got? Really? That's all y'all had? While Logan Paul is out here. And it's funny because his brother is out here doing the same shit. His brother is out here making money now, doing big prize fights too. Oh, she loves Mortal Kombat. I did not know Zelina loves Mortal Kombat. I did not know that. She looked like she could cosplay Mortal Kombat. Indeed. Okay. Oh man, this was stupid too. This was predictable too. Raquel Rodriguez and Shotzi defeat Sonya Deville and Xia Li. So again, very, very predictable. Once I knew Raquel was in the match, I knew for a fact Sonya and them wasn't gonna win. It's getting too predictable. And why the hell is Shotzi fighting with Raquel when Raquel didn't save Shotzi? You see what I'm saying? They're putting other talents down to boost other talents. Raquel Rodriguez from fucking NXT. What a surprise that she's getting a mad push. I mean, and I'm going to say it again. Shotzi was getting put down over Raquel. She was losing to them, getting beat up by them, getting played by them for weeks. And then magically you want to throw Shotzi on Raquel's team? That was stupid right there. And then look what happened when she got the ladder put on her by Bayley last week. That was every given moment right there for Raquel to run in there and save her, right? I mean, Shotzi saved Raquel twice. So why the fuck Raquel couldn't run out there and save Shotzi? No, who does it? Bianca. Bullshit. Bullshit. And now you telling me you in a match next week with the girl and she never even fucking helped you? See, that is bad writing, bad storytelling. And you're making Shotzi look like a fucking fool. Obviously, people like Shotzi way fucking more than they like Raquel. But you don't give a shit. You just want to keep pushing Raquel down our throats. You just want to keep pushing fucking Sami Zayn down our throats. You just want to keep pushing Solo down our throats. This is what I'm talking about. Now, and in that Hit Row, Zelina beef, watch Hit Row probably get their ass kicked. Watch. Well, what about the fucking models? The models could have been something. What happened to the models, man? Nah, you just had Max Dupree turn on them and just go right back to his old gimmick again as LA Knight. See, you ain't changing shit. All you doing is making everything go back to what it was, like you feel some type of way about what was going on. That's what I think is happening. Because just like Karrion Kross tried to do something different with Karrion Kross, didn't work. So what do? You bring Karrion Kross back and do the same fucking shit with him. You literally do the same thing with Karrion Kross. Like that's really going to get somewhere. Nakamura needs a solid push. I like Nakamura, man, but yeah, he ain't been doing nothing. You said there's 3 more names you missed because I even said Seth Rollins, Sheamus, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, damn. Oh, that comment. Yeah, I see it at the bottom now. He was a great face and a heel. Yeah, ever since Rick Boogs got injured, they haven't been doing much with him at all, right? And I wonder when Rick Boogs is coming back, I wonder. So, but they won. Raquel and them won in easy fashion. And before the match ended, I knew it. I instantly knew it. And this is how predictable it's becoming. I knew it. I'm like, watch Raquel get all the credit from this. And she did. She won with the title bomb easily. So here we go. Who really got the shine out of this match? It wasn't Shotzi. It wasn't Sonya. It wasn't Zaya. It was Raquel. Right, and they shot the Liv stuff, right? Then they did the White Rabbit teaser. They did that twice yesterday. Yeah, so we're going to be looking for that tonight, man. We're definitely going to be looking for that reveal tonight. Then you had Karrion Kross got the best of Drew McIntyre in a strap-infused brawl heading into WWE Extreme Rules. Now, even this had me like, what the hell, man? Even this had me like, what the hell? Because we know how Drew McIntyre get booked, man. Drew McIntyre, they be making Drew McIntyre look like he Hulk Hogan or he just unstoppable. You know, I've seen that so many times with Drew. So, you're telling me Drew McIntyre can come out and shoot a promo, right? And then fucking Karrion Kross comes out of nowhere and just hits him and catches him off guard. But then Drew gets the better end of him, though. Like, he start getting the better end of him and Drew start beating him up. Why in the hell do you throw security out there to stop fucking Drew McIntyre? Bullshit. This is what I'm talking about. You're clearly putting down these older stars that Vince had going to push your stars. Clear as day. Because why would you protect him? Just like Logan and Sammy, why would you protect them in such a way? Even though Roman was like, oh, you deal with it, it's your problem later in the show. But it's still, that's just going to add more division, which ended up happening in that match later on. But, so, okay, security comes out. That was ridiculous. So Drew McIntyre just lays him out. He just lays security out. And then Karrion Kross ends up getting the better end of him. And that made me wonder. That made me wonder about Extreme Rules. I'm like, oh shit, is Karrion Kross finna go over Drew McIntyre tonight? You know, because Karrion Kross did end up getting the better end on him. You know, and Karrion Kross was the one who ended up looking better. One thing I don't understand is why did Shotzi flip from heel to face? I mean, Aaliyah isn't even on the injury list. Why were they even tag team champions and can't having each other's back. I was saying the same thing, Jordy. I was saying that too. I'm like, what the hell happened to Aaliyah? It's like soon as they lost the titles, we have not seen Aaliyah since. And yeah, it would have made more sense for Aaliyah to stay there. Right, she ain't injured, so I don't know why you're using Shotzi like that. Because again, at the end of the day, Shotzi ain't she's not looking good out of this. Drew McIntyre always respect the host. Oh shit. Open and shoot a link up to you, man. It's your show. Man, I would, but this is just a review. It's just me reviewing the show right now. That's all I'm doing. It's not really an open one. But those can come in the future though. But much love, Cabal. Jordy said Drew McIntyre actually has beaten the bloodline in regards to t-shirt sales, so I think he should be the next undisputed champion. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know Drew McIntyre was beating them in sales with t-shirts. Dre said, hey, y'all, yes, it was definitely some protection for Karrion real quick and Logan. I know, right? Like, why did the security come out, right? And then the security stopped Drew, but they didn't stop Karrion. I mean, Cross needs it, but also Drew needs to stop being buried. Shotzi is the future. Man, I love Shotzi, but it's messed up what's happening to her. Cross hasn't had nothing, so I guess he could get a win, but it still makes me just think about the future. And it's also, I was thinking about this too. I'm like, damn, you already got your back beat. Now you got to get your back beat again the next day. My Nubian queen. All right, on to the next match. Then we had Braun Strowman and New Day going against the Usos and Sami Zayn. So now this started off a Sami Zayn beef. This is another reason why I don't like what Sami Zayn is doing, because he's running his mouth more than anybody. He hasn't built up the clout, and he's running and he's getting into these fights. Like I said, since when did the whole locker room's personality change? So all of a sudden now, everybody in the locker room is jealous and just wants to talk shit. That don't make any sense. You're literally changing people's personalities to bury them. Just like with Madcap Moss and Ricochet, you literally changed their personalities just so you could put them down. You literally made them act like they should give a fuck when they shouldn't have gave a fuck. Okay? Now you throw Sami Zayn in here and get him to start a random fucking beef with New Day. Why would you use New Day like that? Why does New Day care? Why does everybody care so fucking much? He ain't even got no titles. This shit is stupid. This shit is dumb. And then you basically get Sammy to get a fight. He already was fighting Jay. Now he basically gets y'all into a fight with New Day. Now you in a match over Sami Zayn's beef. Sammy was the only one talking. He was the only one. And now magically Braun Strowman gets thrown into the match. And remember what I told y'all, I was like, man, ever since Braun Strowman been here, he ain't been doing nothing but destroying tag teams. That's all he's been doing. Braun Strowman hasn't been doing anything interesting. And he's pretty much like a ripoff of Wardlow right now. It's like, oh, let's have Braun Strowman so we could compete with AEW with Wardlow. But let's use Braun Strowman to fucking destroy our tag teams. And here you go doing it again. Destroying your fucking tag teams again. And when I seen this, and I wrote this shit before it happened, just to show you how I knew it. Because I wrote this shit. I was like, man, this is probably finna be the loss for the Usos, and this is going to lead to more conflict with them. And this is exactly what fucking happened. Once I seen Braun Strowman with them, I knew it. I knew they wasn't going to fucking lose. I knew it. I'm like, New Day going to win. So again, New Day only wins because Braun Strowman, and Usos only lose because of Sami Zayn. Come on now. And now, oh, they got more problems. Oh, and now Braun Strowman gets to look good, even though he just got thrown into a random beef. And if you was going to use Braun Strowman, why Braun Strowman couldn't be there talking shit too, right? Why did you have New Day sitting there talking shit, but Braun wasn't nowhere involved in it? And then all of a sudden, oh, we get Braun. For what? He's destroying your fucking tag teams. Here we go again. Why would you fucking pick Braun Strowman up when he literally came in destroying y'all matches? It's stupid. It's dumb. And it's a clear push. You clearly just want to push Braun. And now Braun Strowman's next target is Omos. And obviously Braun Strowman is going to beat Omos. Obviously. It ain't going to be no Omos wins. Hell no. Braun Strowman's going to win that. Predictable as fuck. Predictable as shit. Just like this match. Predictable. You tried to give us extra twists. You tried to, but it didn't work. Yeah, Sammy is out of control. Yeah, Sammy is out of control. Blame WWE management. Man, I smell a revival of the rivalry between Braun Strowman and Sami Zayn. Kowal said they ruined so many talents. I remember being hyped for Taz, aka Taz. Me too. Oh man, I used to love Taz, bro. Back in the day. And you know, he's still around now, but man, hell yeah. I was a total Taz fan growing up. Total. I used to love seeing him put people in submissions and shit. Oh man. Okay. Now this was the one I was questionable about. I was like, this was the only match I was wondering. But at the same time, I was like, this might be the one where Gunther just keep things normal. You know, you don't want to make everything too much how they want to make it. So you got to have one that kind of stays the same. And yeah, they had a good match. I think Sheamus was getting a little bit better though in this match. But, you know, that matches always be pretty good and banger. I'm not going to lie. But Gunther retained though, you know, so this rivalry is more than likely gonna continue. More than likely. Yeah, he joins and Vince ruins him. Drea said, did you talk about that hit row mess? Yeah, I talked about it. Yup. Taz was ECW Stone Cold, LOL. True, he was a badass, man. Like, Taz wasn't the tallest, biggest guy, but he was still, man, he still came off like one tough-ass dude. Jordy said, I think they're trying to build Braun back to the same threat he was when Roman was forced down our throats as a babyface. However, the way they're doing by destroying tag teams is not the way to go. I mean, it could be a possibility, right? Because I remember before Braun left, I do remember him being much, much more up there, you know? And now it's like if you want to do that with Braun, you could do it. But like you said, destroying your tag teams, though, I don't agree with that. I don't man. I mean, just like the models, man. I mean, he embarrassed the models. The models are pretty much an embarrassment now, too, which I kind of find sad, too. And now you switch LA Knight up on them. So fuck the models, huh? They could have actually been something, man. Something a little different, man. Ah, man. Well, so yeah, it's probably a couple of things I missed, or it's probably some stuff like I didn't really talk much about Ronda and Liv, but they just show old promos. I know it's a few things I'm missing, but it's okay, right? Because we got Extreme Rules tonight. I'm gonna be here live 7:00 Central Time. You know what I'm saying? So. Y'all want to watch along with me? Come watch along with me. The best one was RVD. Yeah, I love Rob Van Dam too growing up. Man, he was one of my favorites too. Straight up. Even when WWF got Sabu, they also F'd that up. Yeah, I remember when they got Sabu, man. Sabu remind me a lot of RVD, right? Sabu was good. He was pretty good too, man. Whatever happened to Sabu, I wonder. Mike Awesome. Yep, I remember Mike Awesome. And he was pretty talented too for a big guy like that. Tajiri. Yeah, I remember Tajiri. You bringing up some old classics right there, man. Jerry Lynn. Hell yeah, man. So, yeah, I just wanted to get this out the way, you know, because the pay-per-view coming on tonight and I ain't want to wait. So I'm like, let me just hurry up, crank this out here, let people know what happened on last night's show, let people know what I think. I'm going to give this episode a 1.5 out of 5. Yeah, it's getting that bad for me. And if it continues to really irk me and piss me off, I might just stop watching for a while, just for a minute. But I will watch this pay-per-view because I didn't do the last one. So I'm definitely doing this one since I missed the last one. So, and I already kind of explained what I think is going to happen, but like in yesterday's stream. But what I think is going to happen tonight is kind of like what happened on SmackDown last night. It's going to be a whole bunch of obvious pushes and heel pushes because that's another problem. Too many heels getting pushed nowadays. And there's going to be that one match that holds ground and holds stability. That's what I think is going to happen tonight. So, out of all the matches tonight, 1 out of the 6 is going to be something stable, like Liv winning or Bianca winning or Edge winning. I feel like we're only going to get one of those, while everything else is going to be different. You know, everything else, I feel like is going to be a Bayley winning, a Karrion Kross winning, who else I was saying? A Ronda winning. You know, that's what I really think is mostly going to happen tonight. But it's going to be that one match, though, that sticks. It might be the Edge match. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. It's a possibility that Finn Balor could beat Edge tonight. Straight up. Steve Austin and Taz both have had broken necks, both have sleeper submission holds as finishers, both are Triple Crown winners, and both had attitudes as if they don't care who they beat up. Yeah, I remember when Stone Cold had his little sleeper submission. I forget what he used to call it, right? He used to call it the $1 million something. I forget what he used to call that move. Well, no hate, we all need rest. Ronda Rousey versus Liv Morgan is gonna main event. It is. And here we go. Like majority, like my mind is mainly leaning towards Ronda, right? But then there's that slight chance because depending on how it goes, I might switch up my picks because I kind of see what's happening. But it's a slight chance Liv can win it. But I'm definitely leaning towards Ronda. Hell, Ronda needs to leave. My personal opinion. From what it looked like, man, I thought Ronda was going. I thought she would have been gone by now, right? But from what it looked like, Ronda is not going anywhere. I think she here for a minute, right? I think Ronda is going to be here at least till Charlotte come back. Cause the $1 million dream. Okay. Yeah, I remember that back in the day. Remember when Stone Cold had hair? Oh man. But yeah, Charlotte is definitely coming back. Definitely coming back soon. Definitely. Get ready for Charlotte's return. Yeah, he got it from Ted DiBiase. Yep. I never liked her, bro. Who you? Charlotte or Ronda? Because Ronda, I never really liked Ronda like that, but she kind of grew on me a little bit. Ronda has grown on me a little bit. I still like other people a little more, but I kind of accepted her now. This event will actually be the first event where every match is going to have no disqualification stipulations. This should be interesting. That's true. That's very true. You know what? That's probably finna make it even more hype. I can see myself hype like, oh, this happened. Oh, shit, the chair. Oh, you got put through a table. Oh, he said I quit. Oh, like it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild tonight. She left because how they canceled her dad. Yeah, I remember when her dad left. I think that was like a few months, right, before she left. Oh, you talking about Ronda? And she don't give a damn about your reputation. Her damn song is so funny, man, to me. But yeah, a lot of people don't like Ronda, man. I feel you. And this Liv match, we're gonna be seeing what's happening. But all right, y'all. I hope y'all had a good one. This was just me trying to come in and get the review out the way and then get ready for later tonight, 7 o'clock Central Time. You know, I'll be here. You know, it's going to be 3 hours, so I'll be here and everything should go good. So I hope y'all have a good day on this Saturday. I hope y'all enjoy yourselves. Have a good one. And I'm going to talk to you guys on the later tip. Peace out. Yeah, you know it's gonna be a little filler in there too, Jordy. Like, I think something that's gonna take some time up too is that reveal. But all right, guys, I'll see you later.